Hey Leo, it's CJ, and it is time for your money and career reading for it's mid-October through November, just after this wonderful new moon with that amazing eclipse and all this energy we have going on into now all the way through the solstice. So it's going to be extraordinary. Oh, you get two. So this is our manifestation here, and we have two cards, so there could be two different messages here, or they can combine. Please remember, this is general. Some of these messages will resonate, maybe all. Remember, take what does, leave the rest. Go and check your other placements: sun, moon, rising Venus, of course the nodes. So here we go. Lack. Leading a spiritual life does not mean leading a spiritual life does not mean living. Sorry, it looked weird to me. Living in lack. This card asks you to release any underlying beliefs that you may hold regarding entitlement and worthiness that may be blocking your ability to receive. Amen to that. When you have an abundance of wealth, both inner and outer, you will have an abundance to give and share with others. So often I will say that this reading isn't as much about coin and career, which it is, but it's also about a feeling of abundance, feeling of worth, and understanding that you are worthy and entitled. Okay, big word there. Love this card. Okay, so let's get into it. It's okay to not be okay. So you have 10 and 11 here, 28 and 29. So those numbers could mean something. Also 10 and 11. Here we go. When we feel low or have challenging emotions, we often feel bad about feeling bad. This effectively doubles the emotional load. This card asks you to understand your difficult feelings as guidance, highlighting that something needs to change and that you're entitled, again with this word, to seek support. So one, always seek support when it's needed. Friends, counselors, any type of help, medical, otherwise, that you might need. But we should not chastise ourselves if things are not going our way. If we are feeling a little bit of lack, if we don't feel like we're worthy, I mean, it happens. We all go through it. So Spirit's really tapping into some of those Leos that are in that moment right now. Okay, we have our first card out. Let's get our money and oracle readings. And then we'll get into some tarot. And if you're new to my readings for the money and career, I usually pretty much always choose a dragon energy at the end, which is a fortune cookie. Finish out. There we go. Oh, we have, no, that's too many. Okay, I didn't realize that. Thank you. The first two cards kind of popped out right away. Okay, all right. Kind of got a little... It has a little disoriented energy here, actually, now that I say that. Parenthood is the third card out, but it flipped over, so we're going to read this first. And this is spending more time with your inner child and reconnect with that young curiosity. Your patient, nurturing, and warm nature would make you a great caregiver or parent. Don't forget to nurture and treat yourself while you work hard toward your goals. Maybe a little inner child healing happening here for you, Leo. Control is your other card out. Try to be a little more flexible and allow the universe to work its magic. Don't lose out on opportunities because it didn't come in the form that you wanted it to. Sometimes blessings come in disguise. Stay open-minded to the potential. Huge message here about we can't always control the way that universe brings us our blessings. We ask for them. They're not always going to come in a 6'2" package, looking a certain way, or in a golden parachute at a work job, or whatever it is that you might have thought it was going to come in. You must allow the universe to bring it and just say yes to everything and figure out what really resonates. Okay? And outlook. And so this is improve your relationship with money to help grow your wealth. You may have conflicting values that impose negatively on your values around money. Remember about this entitlement word that came up twice in both of these readings. Change behavior and develop better money habits. Okay, so some of this can be about family and the way your family may have treated money, the way you were always taught value is, maybe even in your own self-worth, because you have a little inner child here. There is a little bit about giving up control, allowing the universe to do what they want to do for you and what you've asked for and what your divine right is. Okay? Let's get into tarot and see what tarot wants to say. Just feel like there's something healing in here. Healing energy around your money, your career, your value, your self-worth. And whether or not, and it's so hard to say this for Leos, but feeling like you deserve it. That's what they're saying, especially with that entitlement. Kind of a tough word, you know. Who's entitled, who's not. Everyone's entitled. It's your divine right. Line up with that energy. And it's okay if it takes you a moment. If you got knocked off the throne and you need to pick yourself back up and start all over again. Spirit has you. Your angels, your guides, they have you, Leo. They've got you. All right, let's get this here. Thank you. 2, 3. Okay. Oh, sorry. Remember, this is, as I said, general. And if you want to get more specific, check your Venus, which rules love and money. Of course, thank you for hitting that like button and subscribing. I appreciate you all. Death. Something new's coming. This is this old... Thank you, Hermit. Okay, Virgo energy. Yeah, we're just past Virgo. So this could have been something that came up in this time frame, and we are with 10 and 11, the months here, which is, of course, is October and November, and you have the Scorpio card that came up, which is death, which is represented, again, in October and November. Something about, for me, looking at these numbers now, with death coming through here, Scorpio season, 22nd or so and beyond, depending on where you are, there's a change for you. You know, this reading is from now until the end of November, and you are going to have this awakening, an ending, a dying off of something, whether it's you're feeling lack or something that has just not been working out for you, or maybe inner child work that you're working on to relieve, to heal from, because Scorpio will dive deep into those energies, that shadow work. They'll go there, and you might be going through it right now, and it's going to help you heal. And with the death can only be rebirth. It is the universal law. There is nothing else. When something dies, you are reborn. Wow, powerful. Again with the Virgo, 9. So maybe something that occurred in September. Also about you taking a little time out and checking in with yourself. Maybe you've been hiding from others in a way that is healing, or maybe just because you're just not feeling on top of your game, that you've been taking a little bit of time out. But it's also a spiritual quest about you doing the shadow work, about you going there and working and healing through things that are relative to money, to your inner child, what you were told you should have or shouldn't have. And the only reason I go down this road is because of the word in both of these cards about entitlement. And the parenthood card coming out is representing that inner child that's maybe working through some ancestral cords that are being cut. Realizing that your family necessarily wasn't right. You know, that you don't want to align with that. And Leo, look at you coming out in your own reading. Strength, Leo. This is you. You can do it. You know it. You've got it. You are the energy. You're the king, queen of the jungle. It's not only about taming an inner beast in there, but it's and that strength, that quiet strength, but it's also about you being in your light, being in your energy. No one taking anything away from you, Leo. Knight of Wands, actioning toward your goals, that passion, that courageous, that motivation. You've got it. It's here. What you're overcoming is this lack, this feeling of lack or loss in your life. Again, The Five of Coins represents lack, a lack of money, a feeling of not having enough. Maybe it has been in a dry cycle for you with work or career or with money or even your own value. But that is coming to an end with the Death card right above it. Knight of Cups. So not only do you have the Knight of Wands for this action oriented, but you have the Knight of Cups. It could be Cancer on your cusp side there, but it can also be Scorpio and Pisces. It also is about the fact that you are working towards something you really want. Emotional, working on the emotion. The Knights are action, right? Action oriented. This could be a little bit of a player in your life on the other side because it's someone fun, always the life of the party. But I'm really feeling with this Cups energy and the fact that Cancer also, for some reason, I mentioned that earlier, but I think this is you, like doing what you love, doing what you want, healing. Like it's a much deeper, it can be a deeper card. Oh, look at you in the Page of Wands. Here's your fire energy all around you. News. Pages are news. New, a child, something younger because it's the beginning of the royal suite. But it can also be news, information, what you've been waiting on, or moments that you have to yourself. Whether it's a higher self, your angels, your guides come through. You get that information that inspires you. Wow. All right, let's pull one more out of here. You know, outside of the lack card here, I'm not getting money cards. This is really about a healing around you, Leo. But look at this. Jupiter in Leo, expanding all things. Joy, happiness, abundance. Right there, Six of Wands, victory. You overcome. Your outlook is great. And look at how we went from the water cards, the lack, the timeout, into your strength and action, news, and then victory. All right, let's pull some clarifiers. Three of Wands. Ships are coming in. More fire. Nine of Cups. Again with this water energy. Leo, if you have Cancer placements or any water placements, go check them. But Cancer in particular, which was also a very fire-oriented reading for a water sign. Here you have the Nine of Cups, which are your wishes coming true. Blessing. You see the cups just one pouring into the next, into the next, into the next. What you've asked for, what you're working towards, the shadow work you might have done, the extra learning, or gosh, I almost feel like you know, whatever you're working to overcome. Yeah, there it is again. You're overcoming this Five of Pentacles twice now, overcoming this feeling of lack. And the one cool thing about this is fives mean change. Well, we know that's coming with Scorpio's Death card, but here it is, numerology as well. Fives equal change. So you are on this precipice. And there you go again. Six of Wands. My gosh. Six of Wands, which is the victory card again. 10 of Wands, this absolute beautiful cycle. The exhaustion, the cycle ends, it becomes the ace. And the Seven of Wands here. This is also one of you protecting yourself. You know, there's a little bit of this maybe defending a position. In this deck it means something different because the 7 of course is a very spiritual number, and it is about the, as you can see, the alignment of these wands all lining up to one another. But it is in most decks one of those where you sort of have to defend your position about something. Or maybe it's about you overcoming all of this control, outlook, entitlement. But you are coming to the end of it. Another card of ending with the 10. And 2 cards of victory. Oh, I mean, Spirit's doubling down on this card for you. 6 of Wands in 2 different decks. Love that. And the Nine of Cups, I mean, honestly, your ship's coming in. Leo, this is extraordinary. All right, you have double fives, double sixes, nine and nine. Yeah. 6, 6, 9, 3, excuse me, 5, 5, 6, 6, 9, 9. So if you want to go look up those numbers, you certainly can. And then, of course, you have 10 and 10 here also, which is repeating ones. So you can look up what repeating ones are. And that's a new start. One, beginning again. All right, let's get some. Here we go. Sunshine. I love it. Sunshine. The sun is shining on you, career and business growth, fabulous communication in relationships. Sunshine. Leo, look at that. And you know, the sun coming out is the happiest card in the deck. And here you have sunshine coming out in the Chinese fortune cookies here. Manifestation. A bountiful time awaits you with your wishes, and they could manifest right before your eyes. Manifestations. A bountiful time awaits you. Your wishes could manifest right before your eyes. There you go. Remember that? Let the universe, try to be a little more flexible and allow the universe to work its magic. Don't lose out on opportunities because it didn't come in the form that you expected it. And sometimes blessings come in disguise. You know, as one door closes, another opens. As you heal something, you all of a sudden are aligning in synchronicities to other things that you just didn't think you would ever possibly have. So, what a gorgeous and healing reading. I send you abundant blessings, and I love this reading for you, Leo. Congrats. Hope you enjoy this time, and I will talk with y'all soon. Bye for now.